Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my off-brand YouTube channel. Or if you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Sasha. So it's that time of year. I am filming this in December. It's time to start thinking of New Year's resolutions. I already decided my New Year's resolution and I pretty much already started it. So my 2020 New Year's resolution is that I am only going to buy thrifted clothes, no brand new clothes for the entire year, and I've already started this. It's gonna be more than a year. Now, the reason that I chose this is because lately I have been getting more into like doing stuff that's better for the environment, that is decreasing my carbon footprint. I've also been getting more interested in minimalism. Now, I am definitely not a minimalist, but I kind of like learning about it so that I can like train myself to not be so like consumer based in my lifestyle. And as far as the environment goes, like I am definitely not perfect. I'm not nearly as good as other people would be for the environment, but I'm trying to get better, and I think that's what matters most. If more people could try to do things that are better for the environment, that'd be a step in the right direction, yeah? So when it comes to like doing stuff for the environment, there's a lot of different things that you can do, but I chose the thrifted clothes, secondhand clothes as my New Year's resolution because I thought it would be an easy switch for me, and I think it's important when you're trying to like change your lifestyle a little bit or make better decisions to start with things that are more easy for you and then slowly add in more and more stuff. The thrifted clothing is, I don't think, going to be that big of a challenge for me. Well, I mean it will be, but I think I can definitely do it because I already like to buy stuff secondhand. You get stuff a lot cheaper. Anyone who knows me knows I try to be a thrifty queen. I think it's kind of like a fun challenge. So yeah, I thought that this would be a really good place for me to start and I would be able to implement it for an entire year. Now, when we're talking about thrifting clothes, there's a few points that I want to bring up. My go-to is the app called Poshmark, and I'm pretty jazzed because over this last weekend I got some really good deals off Poshmark. I've gotten really good deals off Poshmark in the past. So my go-to is Poshmark because it's basically just like a secondhand app if you've never used it before. It has like really specific stuff. So it would actually be better for the environment if I would only like drive to a thrift store that's close to me and get my clothes or shoes or whatever from there. But I also am trying to not buy as many like clothes and things in general as I used to, or like go shopping as much as I used to. So I really like Poshmark because I can search for a specific thing. Usually I can find it. It's not perfect because the item has to get shipped to me, but it's a lot better than buying something brand new because when you buy something used instead of brand new, it decreases the carbon footprint of that item by 82%. This is a statistic I got from the ThredUp Instagram page. I haven't really used ThredUp before because I really like Poshmark, but yeah, that's huge. It uses a lot less water to make like new clothes. It takes a lot of water to make them, and it decreases landfill waste as well. Instead of people just like taking their clothing and throwing it in the landfill, they're reselling it to someone who would use it. A lot of times when I go on Poshmark, there's stuff that is basically brand new. It's in really good shape. Someone only wore it a couple times. It's not like I'm getting these like disgusting old clothes. Like I'm getting nice clothes. They're just secondhand. The person who bought it isn't using it, so they're reselling it. Thought I would start off by showing you my recent purchases off Poshmark from this weekend. So the first item that I got was a new pair of winter boots. I had a good pair of winter boots the last couple of years, and then the rubber like broke, and so they weren't like waterproof anymore. There was a huge crack in them, so I ended up having to throw them out. I waited until the winter to get new boots. I decided to get them secondhand because that is my New Year's resolution. I got a pair of Sorel, I don't know how to say it, winter boots. They're carnival boots. They're waterproof, super warm. It's a good brand, so it'll last a long time. They're like pretty much brand new. I looked it up, brand new. They were like $104 plus shipping. What I paid for these, basically brand new, $42 plus shipping and tax. So the total came to $51.47. A basically brand new pair of really nice boots for less than half the price they would have been brand new, and they're basically brand new. Like they're in good shape. I mean, I haven't got them yet, so hopefully I'm not like jinxing myself, knock on wood. The second thing I bought this weekend I was super pumped about because I need a dress to be in my friend's wedding this summer. It had to be from David's Bridal, a certain color. I'm shooting this like soon after Thanksgiving. David's Bridal happened to be having a Cyber Monday sale or whatever, so I found the same dress that was on sale on Poshmark. I commented to the person selling it, David's Bridal is having a huge Cyber Monday sale, so if I make you an offer that seems really low, it's because I'm matching a price from the site. And then I said, you don't have to accept it if you don't want. And she said, okay, what's the offer? And I made the offer. And she had this dress listed, brand new with tags. She bought it and she never ended up wearing it. It didn't end up fitting her right or something. She had it listed for $75 and I offered her $30 because that was how much it was on the David's Bridal site. And she accepted it. With the shipping and the tax, it came to $38.81, but that was a really big steal. So I am pretty pumped about that. You might be wondering when it came to this dress, like if it was on sale for that price, like what's the difference between buying it from Poshmark or buying it brand new? And the difference is when you buy something brand new, I already talked about the carbon footprint of that, but it also like makes more demand for an item, so it'll make a company like make more new stuff because there's more demand for it, and then that increases the carbon footprint as well. So those were my two purchases from this weekend. I also got another dress to be in a different wedding off Poshmark. I got it for $20 plus the shipping and tax, which came to $28.26. I got the dress already. It was like basically brand new. It was in really good shape. I think the girl had already dry cleaned it even. She had worn it, but it was basically brand new, so I saved a lot of money for that because it was originally like $80 or $90. The other thing I recently purchased off Poshmark was my dress for Halloween. I've started to try to do this when I shop for my clothing. Instead of buying like one thing for one specific event, I try to think about how can I wear this more than once. For example, for this dress, I needed something for my Halloween costume. I could have gotten like an actual costume that I would literally only wear one time and then I'd probably never wear it again. I could try to resell it on Poshmark or something. Instead of wearing the exact costume, I would wear like a version that was similar and would be cute. And so I got a dress that I wore for Halloween and that I can also wear to like a wedding or some kind of special event. It's a really cute dress. I'm trying to like start changing the way I think about shopping. I'm trying to shop less, buy less stuff. I'm trying to buy stuff that can be more interchangeably worn like in my wardrobe instead of just buying one thing for like one event and then getting a whole nother thing for a different event. You know what I mean? I think that makes sense, right? I've also tried to stop shopping like just because something's on sale. Now that I kind of bragged about my recent steals from Poshmark, there's a couple other things I want to bring up. I also have a Depop. I have some clothes listed for sale on there. Something that I've seen on Depop that's really common and that you should watch out for if you're trying to like buy stuff more secondhand or thrifting and be better for the environment. Some like boutiques on Depop, what they will do is they will buy something really cheap. I see it a lot with like little crop tops and stuff like that. They buy something really cheap off like the Wish app for like $2 plus like $1 shipping, and then they resell it on Depop for like $15 or something like that. You have to watch out for that because even though that's like secondhand, Depop is a secondhand whatever, that's actually even worse for the environment than just buying something brand new because they are buying it brand new, it's shipping to them, then they're reselling it, you're getting ripped off, so then they have to ship it again. Make sure that when you're buying from secondhand or whatever, it is legitimately a secondhand item from like a person like me or you. Now, speaking of the Wish app, another part of my New Year's resolution is I'm going to delete the Wish app off of my phone. I think I've talked about the Wish app on my channel before, about like how I save money in college and stuff. I used to really like the Wish app. You can buy like a little crop top for $2 plus $1 shipping. When I was in college, I like to order a lot of cute crop top and some other like accessories and other stuff off the Wish app. The cons of the Wish app, it takes like 3 or 4 weeks for your item to get to you, shipping from like across the world. I'm in the US, but yeah. Also, the items a lot of times were really cheaply made. At the time, I didn't really care about when it comes to like ordering a little crop top or something. I know I'm only gonna wear it a handful of times. Now, since then, I have learned more about the Wish app. Basically, from what I know, I am no expert on any of this, by the way. The Wish app it's not good for the environment. I've also heard that they do a form of slave labor, child slave labor, like their workers are super underpaid, it's really unethical and all that stuff. So as part of my New Year's resolution, I am also deleting the Wish app. This is a little more tough for me because like I've already said, I like to try to be a thrifty queen. I used to really like the Wish app because I could get cute clothes for really cheap, but it's unethical, it's bad for the environment, and I am going to delete it right now actually. So I'm going to the Wish app. I don't know how to delete it. Okay. Oh, there we go. Delete. Delete. Alright, it's deleted. I'm done with the Wish app. It's unethical. Yeah. Just one more thing about shopping secondhand or shopping sustainably. It's also not that bad to buy clothes new from a company that makes their clothes sustainably and they care about the environment. I know like Patagonia is really good about that stuff. In the future, if I do want to buy something brand new, I'm going to try to buy it from a brand that makes their clothes sustainably and all that. But for me, I just like thrifting anyway. So I'm just going to go the secondhand thrifted route. Poshmark is going to be my go-to, my main man, my main woman. Yeah, that's pretty much my 2020 New Year's resolution. I thought I would share how I am bettering my lifestyle. I know like when I was in college, I didn't have money to be spending really at all. So that's why I would always try to buy stuff for like $2. Now that I'm not in college anymore, I can't afford to spend a little bit more money on my stuff instead of just trying to buy the cheapest version possible, trying to buy clothes that I can use longer, use more interchangeably in my wardrobe. You know, I'm not gonna be perfect. I'm not perfect about what I buy, but I'm making a small change and I think that's a good place to start. If you have any other like information about shopping more sustainably, thrifting, all that stuff, leave me a comment. I'm always like willing to learn more about it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure to subscribe, ring the bell so that you get notified every time I post a video. Give this video a thumbs up. I will see you in my next video. Bye. I'm trying to buy stuff that is more like interchangeably